Hey guys, Mr. Zern here. Welcome back. All right, got a quick and easy note example here for you. Today we're going to be talking about Modulo here, and we remember think back we did that in the Price per Slice app with App Inventor, and so now we're going to see it at work here in Python. Now I love to use it for two things. One, in App Inventor, I love to use it basically as like a toggle for an on-off type of switch. But we can also thing that I like using Modulo for in Python is sort of a even odd checker. So let's take a look here. All right, so just start off with a little bit of review, and we've got a user declared variable stored as an integer. All right, so that shouldn't be anything new there for us. And so I'll just do something pretty simple here. So number equals, and then I'm wrapping the, we're going to wrap the user's response as an integer. So int, and then we'll add input, and then, just something simple like pick a number. Okay. So if we run this program, it just says, hey, pick a number. I'll say 5, and, really nothing happens. It's just storing the number. Okay. So let's move on here. Now let's get into something new, and that, of course, is the modulo. And so just to kind of highlight here, so if you divide a number by 2, and the modulo is 0, that number is even, right? So we can think about that. So, 4 divided by 2 obviously is 2, but is there any left over? Is there anything remaining? No. So the modulo is 0. What about 6? 6 divided by 2. Well, we know that's 3, and is there anything left over? Is there anything remaining? No, because that goes into it evenly. What about 5? Well, okay, 5 divided by 2 goes in that 2 times, and we have like the modulo then is 1. Like how many more do we need to go to get to 5? And so in that case it's not even. All right, so I'm going to do a little conditional statement. So if number, right, that's the variable that we entered earlier, and then basically we're going to add this divide sign. All right, or excuse me, the percent sign. So percent sign 2 equals 0. All right, so if the number, basically modulo, so kind of like divide that number by 2 is kind of how you can think of that. So with a modulo, if the modulo is 0, what do we want to happen? Well, I'm just going to say, hey, print number is even. All right, so let's take that for a quick test drive here, and I'll say run. So pick a number. Let's do 4, one that I know is going to be even, and so 4 is even. Great. Let's do another one. How about 8? 8 is even. All right, let's do one that's not even. So 5, and it just the number 5 prints there. So all right, so let's go a little further here. And so basically in this situation, if the modulo of a number is 0, and I'm saying that's odd, then basically if it's not 0, then it has to be odd, right? So again, something divided by 2 has a modulo of 0, then it's even if anything else. So I'm just going to go with a simple else statement here. And so basically if it's not 0, if it's anything other than 0, because there's a lot of possibilities, it could be really anything between 1 and 9, then the number's going to be odd. So let's do it again. So number, basically I'm going to almost write the same thing, but this time say odd. So if the number of the has a modulo of 0, then it's even. If it doesn't, then it's going to be odd. So let's try 5. All right, 5 is odd. Let's try something different. How about 7? 7 is odd. Let's try a different one. How about 12? 12 is even. Let's try like a big number. Like whatever that is. All right, that is even. Let's try some other big number. All right, that's odd. So there we go. Very simple. We can just kind of see it in action here. So I've got a conditional statement. So if, again, my variable, which I said, was this user inputted number, and this is here going to kind of help us set up that modulo. And then, what do you want it to be? Of a pizza slices, it was 8, right? But here I'm just kind of looking for even, so I'm using the 2. All right. So hopefully that kind of makes sense because you're going to be applying it in the current activity. All right. I will talk to you guys later.